Welcome back. This is Eric from Cash and Cultura. Let's get straight into it because this is time sensitive. Today is Prime Day. It started yesterday and it ends today. Prime Day is basically the savings extravaganza from Amazon, and it's for Prime members where they get discounts. So when Amazon, the e-commerce king, does something, usually other retailers follow. I saw a coupon come up for Fanatics, and Fanatics is known to have sports cards. Specifically, I know that they recently had the Donruss football exclusive Fanatics box, which was yellow, I believe. And it was pretty hot because it's a lot more short print than the ones from Target and Walmart. There's a coupon for 30% off, so let's check it out. 30% off site-wide, and this is only for 11 more hours. All right, so let's check out to see if they have any sports cards, trading cards, and you gotta use their lingo because you might miss out. If you put sports cards, they might not come out. So there you go. One thing to watch out is that it will tell you immediately what you will save with the code. So for example, the Chiefs will come out to $13.99. So let's look to see how much this box is going for. And all you have to do is go to eBay and just hit the completed sales. All right, so completed sales, sold items. All right, so $17, but $5 shipping. So 23, 21. 17, and it is going for 14 over here. So look, there is a specific lot right here of Patrick Mahomes, and it sold for about $25. So that's pretty cool. It looks like this box might be worth it, but my recommendation is to not open it because a lot of people might seek this box if for whatever reason Patrick Mahomes either keeps winning or doesn't keep winning, but continues to play well. People might look for this special year for the Chiefs and want to get some of the memorabilia, but they won't want an open box. They're going to want it sealed. So just, hold it, keep it sealed, and hopefully it does appreciate in value. As you can see, the Lakers one is also up there. And the reason I didn't click on it is because this is not on sale, unfortunately. So I actually had already made this video, and then as I was going to personally buy this one, I noticed that it wasn't applying the coupon code, and that's because it's not part of the sale. As you can see though, this one sold for $40 and it's on sale for $30. So that's already a $10 profit, which is pretty good for a $30 box, right? 45, 57, 50, 54. So it's important to understand that when things launch, they start off really hot. So for example, it started off around $66, so that's pretty crazy. And then it's already scaling back. So I think that ultimately, if it were to fall to the $30 price, maybe this will appreciate in price well, depending on how much Panini printed. If Panini overprinted this box, then it's not gonna be worth anything. And from what I can see, the other boxes that are the NFL champs or NBA champs don't really have a lot of desirability in the market and don't end up being worth a lot. However, there are some exceptions. 2020 has been a crazy year. It's been the unfortunate death of the late great Kobe Bryant. And it's the year that LeBron won his first championship with the Lakers. It's number 17, AD's first championship. It's just, you never know where the market goes with this stuff. So This might be a good deal at the $30. And if you can, get it up on eBay and sell it, if that's what you want to do, then that's, something you can potentially do. I wouldn't go for example like this one, the Raptors. I mean, Kawhi Leonard is not even with them anymore. They don't have a massive fan base like the Lakers do, or even Patrick Mahomes. So as we go down, you see that there's some pretty unique stuff like this Shaq autograph, which is pretty sick. And what I really like is that it has the Fanatics authenticated slab on it. So that's really unique because you don't really see that a whole lot. All right, so what we will do is we won't just be fooled by this telling us that it's $75 off, because we know that they aren't going based off of the market. They are going based off of whatever they want to price it at. So this is the card. I'm going to grab this title here. I'm going to copy it and I'm going to put it back up here so more of these come out. And it's always good to know what this sells raw. So recently on the 11th of October, this sold for about 13 bucks. So, I mean, it's not a very hot card. And here's an autograph. So I think this is a really good comp because it's not a graded autograph. So it's not being graded. Let's see if this is the same one. Oh, this isn't even the same one. All right. Damn, I got fooled. Yeah, actually, this is the one that I wasn't able to pull up an autograph that has been authenticated. So we'll move on. So this one is there's a question mark on this one. It is a little bit lower, maybe because of that, but as you can see, the raw cards were not selling for a lot. So here's the next one, and this is a Skybox rookie autograph. You also have to remember that Shaq is part of the junk wax era, so a lot of these cards were printed like crazy. So a lot of people have them, and that's probably why they're not as desired as people would think. I mean, Shaq is a cultural phenomenon. However, his prices have been trending up drastically, and that's because of that, because he is so polarizing outside of sports, and people are recognizing that. Young kids, they know who Shaq is, they like him, they appreciate him, and obviously, people my age and late 20s and people in their 30s, they love Shaq, even if he wasn't part of their team. So as you can see, probe scenes sold for $136 for $200. A lot of people don't like to go based off of these comps because they say that there's a lot of shield bidding going on with these bids from probe scene. I don't know, I have no proof of that. So and regardless, these are not autographs, so this is not a very good comp. This right here is a very good comp, and the reason why it's because it's just an authenticated card, and how you can see is right here, there's no grade. So that means that they just say, hey, this is a legit autograph. And as you can see, it's $130. And this one is $200. So even though you save 90 over here, you lose 70. So it's not a good deal. And as you can see, this is shifted up as far as the centering goes. The border is a lot thicker down here than up here. So this is definitely not going to grade 10, even if you were to crack this case and send it out to PSA to get it graded for a grade and obviously authenticate the signature, it wouldn't do well. So this is not a good buy. And if we continue forward, you'll see a lot more of the completed card sets for the championships and team sets. Those are not very highly desired. We have Jason Dominguez. We know that was a hot card. All right. So basically, I want to test my theory that these are probably not the best deals when it comes to the Fanatic slabs because of the completed sale difference in price So we'll continue to use Shaq for this. So let's look at this one. So Fleer. All right, and this is the card right here. So I mean the card, I'm not an expert on the centering. It doesn't look too horrible, but it might be shifted to the left. So let's put this back on eBay. So as you can see, the exact same card is already, these are all being sold right now. So this person's sports memorabilia is on it. They know what's going on with the market and they're placing them on there at a little bit, they're a little bit more marked up than these. So they're like $40, $50 more than the prices on Fanatics. So that's interesting. You could probably expect this to happen this following week. So if you're one of the first ones to do it, then you could potentially capitalize and make yourself some good money. It's not something that I'm personally going to do, but if you know that's what you want to do, then you can. All right, so PSA 9s. Let's see. Took for an autograph. Where are you? And Shaq has a ton of rookies, right? I think this is probably his tops one, is probably the main one. As far as like his legit card. The Beam team probably also took over not so long ago. But that one is a bit different. So, I mean, it's hard to know what people consider his actual rookie card because he has so many. You just have to get familiar with what cards are selling for and what the market looks like. And it's just doing research on eBay, looking at completed sales. So as you can see, I kind of add a little bit more, just oh, I had PSA in there, PSA 9, so that's why it wasn't coming up. Yeah, so I usually try to add a little bit more at a time, and I try to get more specific, to see if the comp comes out. I don't know if I'm missing it. I'm pretty sure I pulled this up earlier. Oh, there you go. So, and I also said to myself that I much rather have this one because of the ink. It just looks super cool. This is, so let's say 160, right? Let's say this sold for 160 and this one is selling for 200. So that's a $40 difference. So as of right now, these are not good buys. And again, I'm making this video to educate you, right? And to let you know that there is different ways of finding deals. But just because something says 30% off doesn't mean it's a good buy. But if you search and you do enough research, you could potentially find a good buy for that 30% off. So very similar sales going on the store.nba.com. So the NBA store, and this is a Fanatics experience. So it's basically all of the Fanatics product. They do have basically the same stuff, but again, if for whatever reason it runs out on the other side, maybe you can go here, because I'm sure they allocate certain product for certain retail online stores. So like for example, this Shaq card I didn't see in the Fanatics store. So check it out, get familiar with it. The last thing is, if maybe that's not a good find for you or not a good deal, then maybe some supplies are, right? So they will have a little banner, a blue banner that says Prime Day deal. So you'll see that. And I didn't see anything crazy that really, caught my attention when I scrolled through this. What I did see that people could potentially be interested in are some cases to hold slabs and things like that. So I know that that's becoming a big thing. So something like this, but it was quite bigger. So just, you know, go through them and you might find some good deals on supplies. I would not buy these books. They could damage your cards really bad. So that's it. Make sure that you do your research. Make sure that you look at completed sales either through eBay or use the Sold For app. I know that, again, that's going through a transformation, through some changes, so be patient with the Sold For app. Other than that, I hope that this brought you some value, and I hope that you do indeed end up finding a good deal through Fanatics or NBA store. Leave a comment below if you've purchased through Fanatics before, or if you have any slabs from them. I want to know your experience and how that's been for you. Another pro tip is to have notifications on from Fanatics and know the release dates, because you could potentially land some product through them online, which eliminates your need to have to go hunting at Walmart, Target, drive hundreds of miles, spend a bunch of gas to not land anything. So that's a pro tip. Make sure that you watch our video on how to land product at retail. It's, you know, 3 practical tips, but I think that it can help you a lot if you're having trouble landing at Target or Walmart. And make sure that you follow us on Twitter. We are looking to have a Robinhood sale this week, and it's all dependent on how much product we're able to land this week. So thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you have a good day.